Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the world of science fiction literature, exploring the boundless realms of imagination. Some of these literary masterpieces, despite their brilliance, pose a unique challenge. They seem almost impossible to adapt faithfully to the big screen. These are the 8 science fiction books that are considered impossible to adapt to the screen, from epic space operas to cyberpunk thrillers. Frank Herbert's Dune is a sprawling epic, a cornerstone of science fiction literature. It's a story that spans generations, set on a harsh desert planet where giant sandworms guard the most valuable substance in the universe, spice. The challenge in adapting Dune lies not in its special effects. We've seen stunning visuals in films like Arrival and Blade Runner 2049. The difficulty lies in translating its complex themes of politics, religion, ecology, and technology onto the screen while keeping the audience engaged. Imagine trying to condense thousands of years of history, intricate societal structures, and the ecological complexities of Arrakis into a 2.5-hour film. David Lynch's 1984 attempt, while visually impressive, struggled to capture the essence of Herbert's universe. The recent adaptation by Denis Villeneuve, while visually stunning, still had to make significant cuts and changes. So is Dune impossible to adapt? Perhaps not entirely, but it requires a delicate balance of visual spectacle, narrative cohesion, and a deep respect for the source material. Dan Simmons's Hyperion presents a different kind of challenge. It's a novel told through a series of interwoven stories, each with its own unique voice and perspective. Imagine the Canterbury Tales set in a distant future with time travel, artificial intelligence, and a mysterious being known as the Shrike. Adapting Hyperion would require weaving together these disparate narratives into a cohesive whole, while staying true to the book's themes of pilgrimage, redemption, and the nature of humanity. The non-linear structure, while captivating on the page, could easily become convoluted and confusing on screen. Each story thread, from the soldier's tale to the poet's lament, adds a layer of complexity that is difficult to translate visually without losing the audience. While a television series might seem like a more suitable format, the challenges of capturing the book's scope and complexity remain daunting. Neil Stephenson's Snow Crash explodes onto the page with a frenetic energy that's hard to match. It's a cyberpunk thrill ride through a future where virtual reality is an escape, a battleground, and a reflection of our darkest desires. The novel is a sensory overload, bombarding the reader with a barrage of jargon, slang, and technological concepts. Imagine trying to explain the intricacies of the metaverse, hacking, and Sumerian mythology, all while delivering high-octane action sequences. Snow Crash is a visual feast, but it's also a deeply intellectual novel that explores themes of language, culture, and the impact of technology on society. Translating that unique blend of action, humor, and social commentary to the screen would be a monumental task. Ursula K. Le Guin's The Left Hand of Darkness is a groundbreaking work of science fiction that challenges our preconceived notions of gender and sexuality. Set on a planet where inhabitants have no fixed gender, the novel explores the complexities of human relationships and the impact of societal norms. The challenge in adapting The Left Hand of Darkness lies in finding a way to visually represent the Gathenians' unique biology and its implications for their society. How do you portray a world without gender binaries on screen in a way that is both true to the book and accessible to a wider audience? Moreover, the novel's power lies in its subtle exploration of themes of love, loss, and the search for connection in a world that defies our understanding. These are nuanced emotions that are difficult to convey through dialogue and action alone. Adapting such a thought-provoking work would require a filmmaker who is both sensitive to the source material and willing to challenge societal norms. William Gibson's Neuromancer is a seminal work of cyberpunk fiction, a gritty and atmospheric journey through a world where technology has blurred the lines between reality and illusion. The novel follows Case, a washed-up hacker, as he navigates the treacherous digital landscape of cyberspace. The challenge in adapting Neuromancer lies in translating its dense prose and intricate plot into a visually compelling narrative. The novel is packed with technical jargon and relies heavily on internal monologue to convey Case's thoughts and motivations. Furthermore, the world of Neuromancer is a dark and gritty one, filled with violence, drug use, and a sense of pervasive alienation. Capturing that atmosphere on screen without resorting to gratuitous violence or sensationalism would be a delicate balancing act. Finding a way to convey those themes visually without losing the essence of Gibson's prose would be the true challenge for any filmmaker. Alfred Bester's The Stars. My destination is a wild ride through a future where teleportation is commonplace and revenge is a dish best served cold. The novel is a stylistic tour de force blending hard-boiled detective fiction with space opera and a dash of existentialism. The challenge in adapting The Stars. My destination lies in capturing Bester's unique writing style and the novel's non-linear narrative structure. Bester's prose is a mix of slang, puns, and stream of consciousness, which would be difficult to translate to the screen without losing its impact. Furthermore, the novel jumps back and forth in time, following multiple perspectives and storylines. While this structure works well on the page, it could easily become confusing and disorienting on screen. It's a unique blend of style, substance, and sheer entertainment value that would be difficult to replicate in any other medium. Liu Cixin's The Three-Body Problem is a science fiction masterpiece that has captivated readers worldwide with its mind-bending concepts and epic scope. The novel spans decades and even centuries, encompassing themes of first contact, cultural revolution, and the ultimate fate of humanity. The challenge in adapting The Three-Body Problem lies in its sheer scale and the complexity of its scientific concepts. The novel grapples with ideas like quantum entanglement, multidimensional space, and the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. Translating these complex concepts to the screen in a way that is both accurate and engaging for a wider audience would be a monumental task. Furthermore, the novel's scope is vast, encompassing multiple timelines, characters, and locations. Condensing this sprawling narrative into a film or even a television series would require significant streamlining and simplification, which could potentially compromise the integrity of the source material. Neil Stephenson's Anathem is a doorstop of a novel, clocking in at over 900 pages. It's a dense and rewarding read, but it's also a challenging one. The novel is set in a world where science and philosophy are practiced in secluded monasteries, and it grapples with some heady themes, including the nature of reality, the meaning of life, and the relationship between science and religion. The challenge in adapting Anathem lies in its sheer density and intellectual rigor. The novel is packed with philosophical discussions, scientific theories, and invented languages. It's the kind of book that requires multiple readings to fully appreciate, and it's hard to imagine how it could be condensed into a 2-hour film without losing its essence. Furthermore, Anathem is a slow burn. It takes its time to develop its characters and its world, and it's not afraid to delve into lengthy philosophical digressions. It's a challenging but ultimately enriching read, and it's hard to imagine a film adaptation that could do justice to its scope and ambition. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on science fiction and literature. We've explored just a handful of the many science fiction books that have been deemed unadaptable for the big screen. These novels, with their complex narratives, unconventional structures, and thought-provoking themes, pose a unique challenge for filmmakers. But perhaps that's what makes them so compelling. Let us know in the comments which book you think is the most impossible to adapt. Are there any you think could be adapted well?
So hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and let's turn the page on a new adventure together. Get ready to experience books like never before, only on VBook 360. Like, comment, and share to support the channel and keep the video magic alive. Thank you for stopping by. And remember, every video has a story, and every story deserves to be shared. See you in the next video.